Hi everyone, it's Robin. I have a card that I need to make today, and it's a masculine card for a birthday. And I'm going to use my Cricut Expression too, and I'm going to use the Nifty Fifties cartridge. And in that cartridge, I'm hoping to use on page 24. Sorry, I have my camera on macro, so it'll get my screen on the Cricut. I'm going to make this car right there in all the layers. So I have it already preset in here. I just need to, let me see, check the size. I believe I have it at 1.25. Okay, I need this, and I need it set at 1.25. Okay, and I already have my mat layered with the papers that I'm going to use, just coordinations papers and recollections papers. So, and then the designer paper I'm hoping to use is this is from Paper Studio. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm just going to see how it all looks together. But these are my choices: Road Trip by Prima, Old School by Pink Paisley, or The Tattered Time by DCWV. Sorry, that is just way too big to fit in my screen. So let me go ahead and cut these layers. And because of the coordinations paper, I'm going to have to go ahead and select heavy paper, which is already on there. And then I have it 5, 5, and 1. So let me go ahead and cut that. Load my paper. And cut, cut. Okay, just unload my mat. And I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've cut out and assembled my layers for my car, and my camera battery died, but while off screen I went ahead and I cut out this as well. It's from the same cartridge, and it is found on page 38, and I cut this out, and I cut it at 1.25 or 1 1/4 inches, and then the numbers right here, I didn't want Route 66 because it's for an 18th birthday. So I went ahead, and you can find those on page 21 and 28, and I cut those out at 0.5 or 1/2 inch. So let's go ahead and assemble our card. I decided to use the Pink Paisley Old School. This is actually for my son. He, as you know, is away at college, and this will be the very first birthday that I'm not with him. We will see him a couple days before we're heading to Indiana on Wednesday, and we'll be there Wednesday and Thursday, but his birthday's Friday, and we have to return Thursday because our girls both have volleyball games, and couldn't really choose, a couple over one over the other, so we're not going to be with them. So this is kind of a bittersweet card for me. I struggled with it, but let's go ahead and put it together, and let's just see how it comes out. Okay, so let me get my layers. Okay, my card base is Craft, and sorry, I need to zoom this out a little bit, don't I? And it's 5 by 10. I went ahead and I scored it at 5 inches, so let me just go ahead and increase that. Okay, and then my next layer is 4 7/8 by 4 7/8. Let me just grab my ATG gun. I hope everyone that is in the U.S. had a really nice Labor Day yesterday. I know for us it was really nice. It was our daughter's 16th birthday, our middle child. And so we went to Toledo, in Ohio, which is the next biggest city to us. I need to trim this again. I didn't measure something right. So it was really, really sweet. We had a nice day and just did everything that she wanted to do. And again, it was our son's first time missing her birthday. But we talked to him several times throughout the day, and just he had a day off, obviously, because of Labor Day. So that was nice. But things so far so good at college. He's got great roommates, and he's doing graphic design for his job. I don't know if I told you or not, he's actually studying pastoral theology with aviation. He's thinking about becoming like a missionary pilot. So he's on the 4-year program, then he's planning on staying for his master's. Okay, so this layer measures 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. And I think I might need to trim my other black layers because, yeah, I do. I had to go ahead and trim that black layer. This measures, well, I'll tell you in just a second. Let me go ahead and trim off a little bit of the rest of these. I'm just taking 1/8 of an inch off, so sorry. Like I said, I really struggled with this card, I guess, in more than one area. First off, it's a masculine card, and those are not my favorite. And then it was for my son, which is, good, but it's also sad because I won't be with him. And I've just edged all of these in Vintage Photo Distress ink with my sponge dauber, or sponge applicator. Okay, so the next layer is this black, and it measures 4 7/8. Actually, I took a little bit off of it, so it's I took off about 1/16 of an inch actually by 2. So I'm not sure exactly what that would be offhand. I'd have to look. 13/16 or something. Okay, and then this is just going to go at the bottom here. Leave a little bit of room. Let me leave a little bit more room. Okay, and then this measures 4 7/8 or 4 13/16, I believe, by 1 7/8. I was just going to make this card on my own, but I just felt like I wanted to share it with you. Maybe I just wanted to rant a little bit, I don't know, or, share kind of my heart a little bit. I left a little bit of border on there. And then this one measures 1 5/8 by 3 3/4. And that's going to go right, well, let me see, I think I want a little bit of a border. Okay, and then this one measures 1 1/2 by 3 3/4. And that just gets a border on the left and right. This will all be covered here. And then I used my Nestability, and I don't have the labels here with me, or the packaging. They're still in Ireland, so I don't know what number this is, but I think it's in the teens, or maybe even labels 9. I don't know. I apologize for that, but I just backed it with a piece of black, and then I trimmed around it. I wish they came out with the next smaller size. I think that the 1/8 or 1/4 inch that they stagger right now is just a little bit too much for me, for my preference. Okay, and then this is going to go right here. I think I'm going to move it over a little bit. I'm trying to do this upside down, and I'm not doing good today. Okay, and then I made this little card you saw, and I put that up on dimensionals. Excuse me. All right, I'm just going to set this right in the center. And then this, Let's Celebrate. This came from the stamp set from TPC Studio. It's just called Happy Birthday. And sorry about the glare. And I have this for my inside sentiment as well. I'll show you in a few minutes. And that is just I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive on the back here. And then I think I'm also gonna put a glue dot, if I can find what I did with those. Okay. Tear off more. I'm just gonna put that right here at the end. Set this here so it bubbles up a little bit. And then I have just a button that I put some twine through, tied a bow. I'm going to put a couple glue dots on for this. Sorry, I was off screen, just adding glue dots. Okay, and then this little Route 60 or Route 18, I think I'm going to put that up on a dimensional. And then just set this right here. Okay, so that's the outside of the card. Let's go ahead and work on the inside. Okay, again, I just have a layer of the black at 4 7/8 by 4 7/8. Let's go ahead and stick that down. Just kept it real simple. And I wanted to leave quite a bit of room to write in it. And then this is 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and this has like a distressed lines on it, like notebook paper. Wow, that's not perfect for sure. And this is just a 1 inch by the 4 3/4. Just leave a little border down there. And then this is the sentiment. I just cut this out. I think this is labels 14, nestability. And I just used the pattern paper and stamped on that using the same stamp set I showed you. Sorry about the glare. And that's just going to go right here. So that's our card, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me create it, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.